up here. Ooh-ah! Okay, now listen. Dodo Bird. You posted this in your community post, and you put David and Rachel have been arrested and their kids have been taken in regards to the following. I'll update everyone as it unravels. Oh my god. Possessing a dangerous weapon. Additional charges. Private firearm transfer background check required. Large capacity magazines prohibited. Child abuse. Knowingly or recklessly. Aggravated cruelty to animals. Child abuse, negligence. So this is what David and Rachel or Raquel, however she wants to pronounce it, were charged with. But Dodo Bird, you forgot to add one more part, and I think it's very crucial, you know, because I know you love to give half truths, you know, and you manipulate things, but you see the other part of this, you should have added this to it.
Like, I kind of wound up in a situation where he was like, then call the cops on me. Like, if you're fucking concerned about the way that I'm thinking about this right now, like, I'm holding it down, call the cops. So I did. Mainly because I was concerned. Yeah, mainly because I was concerned that, you know, he was going to take it a little further than he was supposed to. What was that? To some degree, like, there was a need for, you know, a welfare check to make sure that he was going to be okay.
So it should have read, David and Rachel have been arrested and their kids have been taken in regards to the following. Because I called the cops on them. That is how you're supposed to say it. You fucking rat. Your old boy. People, let's go with his Dodo Bird thinking. He's a pedophile. He is abducting your kids because he had his kids taken from his boy. Seriously, on this point here, his boy. He called the cops on him. Had all his shit taken. His kids were taken. That is what he did. And according to your criteria is, if you go after kids, you're a pedophile. Oh shit, I can't. This is like too much. This is some good shit. So, but I think you need to revise that community post and put there because of you. You have to put that there. If you want to be honest, put that they took his weapons, they charged him with possessing a dangerous weapon, private firearm transfer background check was required, a large capacity magazine was prohibited, child abuse, knowingly or recklessly, aggravated cruelty to animals, child abuse, negligence. You did that. That was because of you. You called the cops on your boy. Or I was worried. So if you were so worried about your fucking boy, why didn't you just drive down there and meet him and go, listen, let's talk. What's going on? But you called the police, you fucking rat. We're only working with his logic. Remember, according to Bird, when people do that, they are pedophile, child abductors, and blah, 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 blah. So, that is his logic. So, what applies to one, it applies to the other. So, you child abducting bitch, you pedophile. So, I can't even do it. And all of you, you think if he does that to his boy, had his kids taken, on the docket, it has his child abuse, child neglect. You think he won't do that to y'all? Really? You're really banking on that. Listen, whenever Mr. 33 says, oh, they trying to take my kids, shut the fuck up. Because your boy was one of them that took it. So if you didn't care then, you shouldn't care about anything. Because of anything at all, you should have felt most hurt by your own boy doing that to you. Strangers doing it to you, blah. There should be nothing. But a person that knows you, years, that you spoke to, did shit for, did this to you, that is part of your record forever, had your kids take your boy. This shit is like incredible shit. I want you to think this. That when shit hits the fan and he gets criminally charged for anything, you think he will not lay down your names to get a lighter sentence or anything. He will probably even lie and manipulate the truth and stating that you instigated it by saying what you said. Because remember what he does, he puts your shit out there, he makes it private, then you'll all go on the bandwagon and you regurgitate the shit. Now there's no proof what he said, but we have it. But to him, there's no proof. So then he could go to the cops and say, well, AC played this, and I was going with AC. Well, Brett played this. You think that he will not throw you underneath the bus when he just did this to his boy? He did this to, he should know. He knows when you call the cops on someone that they hate, what do you think was going to happen? He knows they hate him. So you call the cops, you call the very people that hate him. Did you try to call his wife to see, hey, what's going on? Did you even go there and drive there? If you felt that concerned, you should have went there. You didn't do that. You called the police on him. You must have did something to piss you off. So that's why you did. Then he goes on your live, and he's a bitch. But at the end, this is an example for all of you. All of you. When the shit hits the fan, I'm telling y'all, the signs are there. He will throw you all underneath the bus. And I'm telling y'all, we're going to be right there, providing all the evidence. That's why we tell all of you, keep talking. Let them keep talking, people. Let them talk. Always record, always document, always screenshot. Keep it. Keep it. Trust us when we say this. You're going to need it. If Bird can turn on his own friend, if Bird could cheat on his wife numerous times, came on and dogged her out in front of everyone, you think this motherfucker was second guess throwing any of you underneath the bus? If you really do not think he would do that, then you are lost. There's nothing else for you. You deserve what you get. You deserve what you get. He's putting it out there. The dog, the piece of shit, is telling you all, not by words, he's telling you all by his actions. So forget about words. Look at what he did. So now you have to all think. Do you want to continue riding on that train? Because I can tell you one thing. When that train is about to crash, when you turn around, Bird will not be on that train. You'll all fucking crash. And he did not realize that Bird got the fuck off a long time ago. Oh shit. Yo, he did this to his boy. I mean, you cannot get so low. That's like garbage. That's beyond being a rat. Look at that. And I want you to really seriously think about this. He knows he has weapons. He knows they hate him. Then, on top of that, he says he's concerned because Mr. 383 told Dodo Bird that he's going to protect his home. He's going to go, fight and all that. And that he was concerned he was going to do something wrong. So if a person is in an excitable state where they say they're going to protect their home, they got their weapons out, whatever, you're going to call the cops? The very ones that hate him, knowing the condition that he's in, you're going to call the cops for him to come out with a weapon, do something stupid, and they all get shot? That's what was his thinking? But that's how maniacal and evil he is. And he's proud to say he called the cops. And none of you checked him on that. And that shows a lot. How much bullshit you talk. Because you talk about everyone calling the police and you call them rats, right? Snowflakes, bitches, can't handle it, pussies. Yeah, he called on his boy and no one checked him. But he will check all you. He will check your all. Trust that. He will fucking run you over with the bus or tractor trailer, whatever he can run you over with. That's that. Even before they even ask him anything, he'll go, listen, I have a couple of people. If you give me less time, I'll throw out some names. He will do that immediately. She's too much of a bitch to even go do anything in jail or anything. He will rat you out with a quickness. He fucked over his wife, his kids, his boy, everyone he fucking come in contact with, he'll fuck them over. And he's demonstrating it here. So at the end, when he lays it all on your lap, because you aired the bullshit that he fucking gave you, and his shit is not out there, guess who's gonna be holding the ball? know how Bird loves to manipulate words, and we know that most of you do not have the funds to get a fucking lawyer. Then you will be left with the public defender, and at the end, when you get that, you will most likely be pleading guilty to something that you didn't even do, because you can't afford to go even further. And you are all risking that for who? the one that ratted out his boy? That cheated on his wife numerous times? That rats out everyone? That Exile was telling you all that Bird was submitting shit to us? So you're gonna say that that motherfucker is not gonna burn you? We can't wait. It's gonna happen. You know why it's gonna happen? Because we're gonna make sure something happens when the opportunity comes, and we're gonna tell them all of your information. And then at that point, you know what the office is gonna say? Do you know about AC? About him doing that? And he will cut a deal and say, I can testify against him because of that. And all that because we're gonna share everything. We're gonna make sure your name comes out of their mouth when they question him. And then at that point, you have to think, what would he do? What would he do? He's gonna lie and say, well, they already knew, right? He's gonna say, they already knew. I was just saying, you know, he's gonna manipulate his way out, just like he did with Mr. 303, the pussy, the bitch that came online and admitted that Bird called the cops on him and was okay with putting his kid's life in danger. So, yeah, I mean, this is a wake-up call. I don't know how many times we keep saying this, and you should all know. We know things, and we giving you a fair warning. We told you this from the beginning when Bird was doing all this shit about the court, and look at him now. And I'm telling y'all, just do what you think is best for yourself, but we are showing you how much of a backstabber he is. We have shown you that you can be a third party in a defamation case by repeating a lie. So if you repeat a lie, you become a repeater, which you are now held for defamation. We showed you all that. I mean, everything that we have done so far, we have shown you how you can all get jammed up, and you all think that you're not, but you are. There's things happening, and people are already getting fed up, and when the shit hits the fan, you will all be fucked, and we're going to be submitting everything that we have on all of you. You're going to have all the reference videos on what you did. So, at the end, you have to decide. Do you want to deal with your own shit, or do you want to deal with your own shit and other people's shit? Because he has a lot of shit. I mean, a lot of shit. I mean, I'm telling y'all, shit is happening. Look what he did with OnlyFans Ash. Do you really think he told her everything that we do? Or did he fill her with all the lies that he tries to fill everyone else with? I mean, it was like obvious that he didn't. He threw her to the wolves like he would throw all of you. And we're collecting, and we play the long game. Remember that. We play the long game. You would have probably forgotten about us by the time shit hits the fan, but when it does, remember us. Because we're watching. We're collecting. Look at all our videos. Everything we have evidence on, proof on, from even years ago. We pulling it up with a quickness. Because it's all labeled. It's all ready. AC all labeled. When you say porn bomb, when you say taking donations or giving donations or stating that you're gonna help a person that you know is looking to bully and harass, we have everything labeled and ready to go. So when the person comes, and we're telling to the people out there that are still on the bench, we are ready whenever you're ready. We got it all labeled and ready to help you in your case. Because at some point you're gonna have to say enough is enough. That's it. So you see what they did with Rue? All of you, that's what they will do to you. They all coordinated together to bully and harass, which that's a good thing for Rue if she was to, go and take, say harassment or bullying or protected, or that they all were ganging up on her. And we have all the videos. We have even all of the chat comments, people that are participating. We have all that. So she has the beginning of something, and we have it all as well. So you need to just, listen, we cannot say when you should do it. You have to look at the signs and see that it's not going to stop. Actually, it will increase. And it was demonstrated with what they did to Rue. All of them ganged up at one time. It's evident now that Bird will backstab all of you. Because he did it to his boy, did it to his wife. So every time you go on and he says something, anything that's illegal or defamatory, and you laugh and you agree with it, we tag that as you being a repeater, as you being an accessory. We are putting that in there and tagging it with your name, the date, everything. So when the time comes, we will release it. Okay, so some of you probably saw the draft video that we did on OnlyFans Ash, and you saw how we do it. We just repeat what you say, and we show them what you say, and we show them everything. Like when she said, I'm just kidding, but no, not really. We said, no, not kidding. And we showed the whole clip from the beginning to the end. We don't omit, we don't do anything like that. But then the other part you don't understand is that we also give them the link to the complete video so they can watch it from beginning to end. So we don't manipulate shit like you do. We give out facts. We give out what you state. Now, if what you're stating is a lie, that's on you. You shouldn't have said it. But we are going to quote you on what you do. So if you're trying to be, in with the big boys and you fabricating shit, that's on you. That's on you. We're not here. We're not fucking psychics. We're going to quote what you said and let the rest of the world decide. But if you saw in that video, whomever saw it, you see that we do not embellish or make up stuff. We give them and state exactly what you state. That's it. And we let it ride. They decide what they want to take from it. That's what we're about. So, lastly, again, with all of you, this is Bird. This is Bird. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. Do whatever you want to do with it. But I can tell you one thing. We are always transparent in telling you what we will do. And we also tell you what's coming down the pipe. And we also tell you who to be careful with. You all want to think we're lying. You all want to think you're big and bad. But at the end, when you're in court, spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on legal fees, for what? I mean, you have to think, for what? I mean, that's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. So, we're building a case on all of you. No, let me rephrase that. You are building your own case against you. That sounds better. You are building a case that will take yourself down. So, we're watching and recording all the time and tagging. I know you'll see the bots and you'll think, we always told all of you that the bot is a real person. And the bot only does is say, what's going on, what we need to look for. So when we review the video and we see the bot tag, we know that something was said or done that we need to tag. And then we extrapolate whatever we need to and we tag it, file it. And then it goes into the folder. So like AC will have porn bomb comments, racial comments, bully comments, harassment comments, threats comments, like all these subfolders. And then we go right in it. And we pull out what we need. That's why we come up with these things so fast. You are all... So that's it, people. Take care. Bird, revise it. Revise the fucking community post and put down that it was because of you, your boy got charged with all those things. Great job. Bird, if you can you email us and let us know who's your next target? So we can feature it? Who's the next person you going to fucking betray? Come on, you can tell us. They won't fucking deserve it.